Hey, my friends. If you are retired, or if you are anywhere close to stepping into retirement, I need you to lean in and pay very close attention to what we are going to talk about today. Because when you enter this season of your life, your money dynamic changes completely. You are no longer trading your daily time for a biweekly paycheck. You are living on fixed income, on your pension, on your Social Security, on the hard-earned savings you accumulated over 40 or 50 years of hard work. And every single dollar you have is precious. Every single point on your credit score matters. So when a name like Dovely starts popping up everywhere on your smartphone, in financial news, on social media, promoted by apps you might already use, a lot of you are asking me a very smart, very urgent question. Susie, who owns Dovely? Who are these people? What are they doing with my private financial data? And is this something I should trust with my retirement? I love that you are asking this question. I praise you for asking it. Because far too many people just click accept, type in their Social Security number, hand over their banking details, and hope for the best. But in retirement, hope is not a financial plan. You need facts. You need truth. And you need to know exactly who is sitting behind the wheel of any financial platform that touches your life. So let's answer the question right up front. Who actually owns Dovely? Dovely is a private financial technology company based out of Scottsdale, Arizona, founded in 2018. It was co-founded by Neeraj Rubinstein, who serves as the Chief Executive Officer, alongside Teddy Babumian, who is the Chief Credit Officer, and Michael Rubinstein. These founders came from the consumer credit and technology industries, and their stated mission was to build an automated, artificial intelligence-driven platform to help everyday people fix errors on their credit reports at a lower cost than traditional credit repair companies. Now, because Dovely is a private venture-backed startup, it is also owned in part by major venture capital investment firms, names like NFX, Fox Global, and 1984 Ventures, that have poured millions of dollars into funding its growth. Why does knowing this matter to you as a retiree? It matters because Dovely is not a government agency. It is not a credit bureau. It is not Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. It is a commercial, venture-backed tech business. And when a business uses artificial intelligence to scan your credit history, automatically draft dispute letters, and send them off to the credit bureaus on your behalf, you need to understand both the opportunity and the danger. Let's address the fear that keeps so many of you up at night. You look at your credit report, or maybe you haven't looked at it in years because you're terrified of what you'll find. You see a medical bill from a hospital stay 2 years ago that was supposed to be covered by Medicare or your supplemental insurance, but somehow it got reported as delinquent. Or maybe you see a credit card account you closed a decade ago still showing an active error, or worse, a line of credit you never opened in your life because someone tried to steal your identity. When you see mistakes like that on your credit report, it panics you. Why? Because a dropped credit score in retirement isn't just an abstract number. It affects your real life. It determines whether you can downsize into a safer apartment without paying a massive security deposit. It determines what you pay for auto insurance or homeowner's insurance. It determines whether you can get approved to co-sign a modest auto loan for a grandchild or take out a small home improvement loan to fix your roof. When your credit is dinged by mistakes, you feel helpless. Can an automated AI tool like Dovely help submit disputes for inaccurate information on your credit report? Yes, it can. It streamlines the paperwork. Is it legitimate technology owned by real corporate entities? Yes, it is. The law gives you, as an individual consumer, the exact same legal right to dispute incorrect information directly with the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, for free. Under federal law, you're entitled to free copies of your credit reports every single week at annualcreditreport.com. You can log on, pull your reports from all 3 bureaus, look over every line item with your own eyes, and click the dispute button directly on the bureau's website at zero cost to you. So, how do you decide what to do? Here are your clear, actionable takeaways that you need to write down right now. First, do not ignore your credit report just because you are retired. Go to annualcreditreport.com today, not some random commercial website that asks for a credit card, but the official site mandated by federal law. Pull your reports. Check your name, your address history, your account statuses, and look for anything that looks wrong or unfamiliar. Second, if you find an error, such as a paid-off account listed as open, a wrong balance, or a debt that belongs to someone else, decide how you want to handle it. If you are comfortable using a computer, file the dispute yourself directly through Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax Online. It costs $0, and by law, the Bureau must investigate and respond within 30 days. Third, if you prefer using a simplified digital tool because managing 3 different Bureau websites feels overwhelming or confusing, and you are considering a service like Dovely, inspect the terms carefully. Stick to free or low-cost plans. Never sign up for any ongoing service that locks you into heavy monthly subscriptions that eat into your monthly budget. Remember who owns these platforms: venture-backed companies aiming for growth. They are businesses, not charities. Fourth, never, ever pay a company that promises guaranteed credit score jumps or claims they can delete accurate bad debt. That is illegal under the Credit Repair Organizations Act, and it is a red flag that you are being taken for a ride. My friends, your financial security in retirement comes from standing in your truth, keeping control of your personal data, and protecting every single cent you have worked your entire life to build. Know who owns the tools you use, know your rights under the law, and never let fear make you pay for something you can do for yourself. Stand tall, stay informed, and protect your money.